Dabi dabi. Mm. Dabi. Microphone by sir. Microphone by. Okay. Sisi a wɔkasa ne ba o. Ɛwɔ live no nti ɛwɔ sɛ. Mm. Meba. I think it keeps repeating itself. I don't. Did I know? Can't still a ban on. I find out. Mm. Meba o. Mami some few in a measure. You try some it here. Still I'm it. Bajan. Me use we no directly. Like me was see me was LinkedIn and me it here. Uh, hmm. Deserve it, Marco. What you saying? Okay, my transition. So you're on. Yes.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our main edition of our POS Masterclass series. Today, we'll be looking at how we can use Odoo to simplify restaurant processes. And this particular edition, Future-Proof Your Restaurant, mainly focuses on Ghana. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to the CONAK webinar. And then for Muslim brothers and sisters, we issue Baraka de Salah as well. This would take approximately between 60 to 90 minutes for this webinar. And as a small business, we to basically delve into how we could utilize Odoo to quickly set up mastering our orders, setting tables, and then tracking cost and our inventory in a restaurant, which is a very, very key feature. Um, just give a brief about CONAK Technology, to give some context to what we're doing today. CONAK Technology is a dedicated technology house empowering Ghanaian businesses and Africa at large, uh, especially within the vibrant hospitality sector, with more efficient and affordable technology solutions. We believe tools like Odoo can make a significant difference in streamlining restaurant operations and drive sustainable growth in that sense. So today with me, in terms of churning out the podcast series, would and be guiding this through our various social media streams. And I hope to have a good time with you. I would also like to, if you have, leave it in the comment section. Our team will be tracking that. And then at the end of the section, we'll be glad to take questions and answer them as well. So, this series is to showcase how Odoo can help future-proof your restaurant. Basically, we're going to explore how basically for speed and accuracy would look. We can also do to efficient table management techniques. We can serves. I would also use Odoo mastering recipe that we can monitor entry in that which we know is a main point to this industry. So would restaurant changes that we and then introduction of Odoo and then the Odoo. Most of this webinar we call demo. Approach to this demo different. What I found and aspired business owner who can go on and set. But if you would support help you do so. Move on. I would also want as our partner in that sense. And so um, either complex will be basic setup other of so what I now is very interactive. I would quickly to take a poll from you. Points I can from so what I'm to do now to my screen and choose basically you can in your and monitoring so just quick and as soon as possible. just once you see the section or screen, you can basically scan and you choose the question. The question is simple to me. What is your challenge in your restaurant? And so you would do scan that. You should. Um, okay, see here, once you scan for your feedback to come in, the and I can the choose sense. Just wait, and then we start quickly. Okay, my service section would quickly delve into and start. So section I things are mainly kitchen orders, and I'll look we get into demo section. Next big area would be of common challenge we have as Ghanaian restaurants. So for most of us, small would use rating kits that are various attendants would order, and then the kitchen we shout out to our kitchen because there's no structured way of doing that. And in terms of the approach, be very and then in terms of payment comes an issue for restaurant owners. Items that we were looking at using Odoo tools within the presentation in essence. So, just as I said, we are going to find a solution to all of our dockets that cause a lot. And we would also major to coordinating different stations, sort of errors that. So the question is, why do we even monitor a restaurant if we're a small restaurant? We want to improve customer, then your is faster and you have fewer, which then gives customer satisfaction. Is also to improve our operational efficiency, so we don't have the counter to the cashier and their mistakes, and in terms of communicating the sort of food that staff would have. The other is also to use waste and then have accurate and cost, and would have better control in that sense. Then of our reporting driven decision, we know moving, reorder, we can make four based on data that we have. That gives the peace of mind. It goes a long way to fight into the sort of that we have. Tell that people order, and future. So expectations, especially as survey, they become very when restaurant is not tailored to suit that. So I'll just do a brief introduction of Odoo. Those of us who heard of Odoo and it's our first time joining this webinar, and you're asking yourself basically what is Odoo in that sense. So Odoo basically is a business management suite. It's very broad, but for the sake of this webinar, we're narrowing it down to managing our restaurant. Odoo has a very modular system. It means that you can have just the models that you need to manage your business in a sense. And then for large businesses, you can have as many models as you wish. Said it means that Odoo can be used by one-man band, so to speak, and then you also scale up the enterprise level. You just staff of 2 in a simple restaurant, or you have staff of 500 in the restaurant. Odoo is just a solution for you to undertake this. Odoo also connects front of house to the back office. By that mean that you have front-facing interface customers, allows them to seamlessly your staff and the office. So a critical example for our restaurant section today would be the ability of customers having to order for meals by themselves, self-service. It's also cloud-based. These days, technology becomes more profitable when you use the pay-as-you-go approach. And Odoo gives you a cloud environment where you can access your environment anywhere. So if you're the owner of the restaurant, you're out of your restaurant or you're other parts of the country or even out of the country, you can still access, monitor, and know what performance you have. And then the last would be that it is very affordable and scalable. For African businesses, I think this is more like a messiah, rather than paying hefty bills for some of the solutions that we have out there that is not even everything in one. So you don't need the multitude of applications to put together to achieve exactly what you want. So Odoo has specifically for and happens to be one. So we know our stock levels, and then we the value of those stocks sitting there. So head on to look at. So all to use the ADS from Odoo and various as well, just kitchen, and they know exactly to prepare. And of our restaurant, how to manage various tables. And on known food court, we have which we can use to do so. Once we know the content of the recipe or word that have to prepare. Then looking at that hustle, we can do bills, various forms can have, add, and to a larger Momo integration for those who accept money or your merchant would be integrated in, and then accept the Momo payments. In terms of you trying to have reports, exact performance restaurant is time reports guides you owner of the business. So without I would then article it can all read, follow in terms set the POS. Now in this, as I said, as a tutorial step by step, so that you get to understand how you can set yourself. We said quickly then we started in that sense. So we just have about 60 minutes. There are apps that I pre-installed, but just to recap what I'd said in my previous submissions, still led a whole in that. So each manner that you so the sense of dining, your food sense to industry, how you basically in issues, and the tally keeps version introduced. Tech people, you into app that you turn and localize and allow you to all of to enhance your in the most of these apps are categories. So whether sales, services, in now control, we just jump in operations. We can kickstart there. Now to our restaurant effectively, we basically have our purchase, our tree. We're going to run through together. On purpose, just left our point of sale, our main point of attraction today. For just a basic reason, I just wanted to be in, and then we can. Before I get into installing our point of sale, starting this, the few that I would want to create, which I've already done, because this is focused on Ghana, the sales start and purchase put it into the system. And just to tell you, a very well-designed tax engine that we use in, that you find your in that sense. So if tax table, you would notice taxes and the levies form that are also applies to purchase. Time I have also set up my restaurant so that I don't bore you with a lot of configuration stuff, but I touch on. So you notice CKE3, which stands for CONAK E3. I'm just going to update this quickly, put in my logo, and then you that Odoo can that logo, and then give me some when it comes to either issuing out my or any option that I've set up. With our logo being put, I am going to choose a layout that in terms of the various documents I would have. We can delve into basically our areas. So it's something that a restaurant look nice and professional. I think striped. Maintain this tone between food that's to you spot for that sense. So with that being quite a number of configuration that you can put. For those who want to follow me, you can go to demo.odoo.com, the free demo section as a
My company is already set. There's just a few things that I pre-set up. One is the unit of measure. This is just simply to basically help us in help us in knowing the various unit of measure for our recipe or the ingredients that will go directly into our restaurant today. Today, I'm going to continue the same war between
Nigeria as menu today. See the recipe. So quick so what would be to invest and then creating our products, how we available pictures, so getting to E3. So I'm going to once you install the industry for you, you are not going to see all of the required you would. For to quickly install, and then we can proceed. my skill is installed. I'll just do help with our people, discuss dissemination within our restaurant in that sense. That becomes more or less a repository giving a representation of what's going on within our. And the point of sale is our main point where we take orders and sell from in that and then would have accounting just to get our value. We'll have purchases that allow us to buy ingredients for our restaurant, and then inventory allows us to monitor our inventory levels and what we have in. There's a knockdown of manufacturing because that's to use for my recipe, so that we quantity of the raw material into sense. I'll be using some requests. Forgive me, I'm not a good chef. I'll try to comply with the restaurant. We would try as much to give us a vivid representation of the sauce that would have in. Could obviously track whether we receive it or whatever we do. So products in huge quantity, and then have inventory resort to the, and this can work on smartphones as well. Android phone do that, or you can also integrate our traditional bar to it. Employees are touching on that, give you a sense of it, and also help us our employees. And just beginning, this is a broader perspective and manage our operation with well. So and I'm going to we're going to configure point of sale. You're also going to mark restaurant. So I'll go in, and then from I'm going to go point of sale, and I'm going to add something new.